Well, hi, second grade. Now that your loom has been worked and you are ready to weave, let's show you how to weave. Okay? So you're going to start off with the rest of the string in the little bundle. All right? Now weaving is very simple, but not as simple as it seems. It's going to give a lot of you guys trouble. That's okay. I have taught hundreds of kids how to weave, and a lot of them have had trouble with it. So if it takes you longer than someone else, don't worry about it. Just do your best, okay? So I'm going to start off by holding this little ball of yarn, and I'm going to start right here. I'm going to go under this first piece and over the second one. And I'm going to go under this one and over this one. Under this one and over this one, under this one, over this one, under this one, over this one. You guys seeing the pattern? Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay, and I'm going to pull it tight. Okay, see? And now that's all it is, okay? Over, under, over, under, over, under. And I am just going to keep on doing that pattern. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. Now, eventually, that little string is going to run out, okay? Eventually. All right, so when you get to the end of your string, you go and get more yarn just the way that Miss O'Hara showed you from the yarn box. Okay, make sure you're leaving a tail out at the yarn box so that you can keep on weaving, and so can everybody else. Because if you don't leave a tail, then the yarn slips into the yarn box and no one gets that color anymore for the rest of class. Yikes. Keep a tail out. Okay, so I'm going to keep on weaving under, over, under, over. Okay, until my little guy gets small. When that tail starts getting hard to go under, over, it's time to get more yarn. Okay, and here is how you tie on two pieces of string. Okay, so I've got my old yarn right here and my new yarn right here. I am going to crisscross them like this. Then I'm going to take one and put it under the other like this. See? And now I'm going to crisscross them again. And I'm going to take the one on the bottom and put it through the middle of the loop. And then I'm going to pull it tight. And then I've got a little knot. That might take a lot of practice for some people. It's okay if it takes you a lot of practice. That is just fine. But practice makes progress. All right, so I can keep on weaving as many gorgeous colors as I want. I don't have to keep on picking the same color. I can pick new colors. And you can use beads. Okay? Here are the beads. The beads stay in the basket, okay? If I hear any beads hit the floor, I take all the beads and I put them away and no one gets them the rest of the day. We'll try again next time, okay? That's because one time I had a kid slip on a bead and hit her head on a table, and oh my gosh, did she ever get hurt. So, beads stay in here. You take one at a time, only one. You don't need to take any more than one. So, I go to my string, and I make that small, and I push that yarn through the bead, and then I move that bead all the way down to the bottom there, okay? Then I'm going to weave a little bit more before I put another bead on, okay? You don't want beads touching each other in this kind of weave because it'll make a hole in your weaving. So don't do that, right? So now that you know how to tie yarn together, okay, and you know how to put beads on, and you know how to go under, over, you know everything you need to have a really great weave.